I've never been through anything that God hasn't been able to bring us out of. So whatever may come, I know that we're going to be good. What's good, strangers? Happy 2025. For those of you who are new here, I am Rabbit West, aka West Nest Jess. Welcome to the West Nest. For those returning, hi guys. I've been going for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off.
I've been going for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off.
What I'm going to do in this video is just kind of give you a small recap of why I've been gone and what I'm doing to keep from being gone in the future, I guess. Yeah. I had a baby in July 2024. The baby's babying, you know, 2 under 2. My oldest is, well, he's 2 and 9 months now. But it's a lot. I was having some chronic knee issues throughout the pregnancy, and I thought, okay, this is gonna go away right after I have the baby. It did not. In fact, it got worse. So I ended up having to have a knee surgery in November, like the same week of my birthday. And it's just like the mobility issues, trying to mother, breastfeeding, it just became kind of overwhelming. I made it through. I am still mothering, I am still breastfeeding, but it's just been a lot. I mean, I'm just being real about it. Everything isn't always Instagram posts and roses, right? The mobility issue is what was really killing me, because I wasn't interested in having any type of surgery, but it got to a point where I could hardly walk. Turns out I had a torn meniscus, a torn like MCL, LCL. There was 3 different things torn in my right knee, and I just became immobile, which wasn't really good for my mental, because I was deciding to do 75 soft, well, more like medium, and I can't walk. How can you exercise for 45 days, you know, 4 days a week if you can't use your leg? So anyway, I had the surgery. The surgery was successful. I'm still recovering. I'm still in my physical therapy stage right now. Let's add to that in November, late November, we all, and I mean me, Pumpkin, Atticus, Remy, Mimi, we all caught COVID. And guys, when I tell you COVID kicked my ass, COVID kicked my ass. I've never felt that bad. I'd rather give birth again than to have COVID. But the long and short of it is that vastly affected my milk supply. So I'm still trying to get my milk supply back up. I've had to use formula to compensate. And my motto is, you know, a fed baby is a good baby, regardless of the case. But I would much like to continue to breastfeed because I don't want to spend $35 a can on formula. Remington is now 6 months as of Saturday that just passed. I'll put a picture. And he's fat and he's happy and everything's good. But I've really had to keep myself together mentally, you know, with the hormones, and it's just a lot. I thank God for my tribe, for those who dwell in the West Nest, for Mimi. If you don't know, Mimi is my mother-in-law. So I just decided going into 2025 that I was going to do some things for me. I felt like all of 2024 I spent being a mom. I spent being a wife. I spent being, you know, in my managerial position. I spent it being, you know, hospitality coordinator of my church. I spent my 2024 being all these things to all these people, but I didn't really take time to do things for me. And that's what I'm trying to do for 2025. So The first thing I decided to do, and for those who know me, know I went kicking and screaming, but I decided to purchase an e-reader. I used to, before the kids, before the husband, I used to read 50 books a year. I really enjoy reading. I just feel like you can go anywhere, you can be anything, you can do anything you want to do in a book. The problem is, it's hard to read when you have a 2-year-old who is busy as a bee, and then you have a newborn, an infant, who needs their mom, you know what I mean? He can't walk, he can't crawl, like I'm his transportation, I'm his food, I'm his playmate, I'm all of the above. So I broke down and bought an e-reader because I'm ashamed to say, but I have been reading the last book that I still haven't finished, by the way, for 2 years. I'm embarrassed. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh.
Like 2 years is, for me, that's huge. Like, what? The thing is, when I have time to read, the book is nowhere in sight. The moment that you pick up the book and you bust the spine open, there is a little voice that's calling. It's hungry or something. It's just not conducive to my lifestyle to pick up a paper book and try to read it. I keep it by my nightstand. Thought process. I'm gonna read 10 pages at least every night before bed. Most of the time I give Remington this booby and we're both knocked out. It just wasn't happening. But with this sweet baby, I am able to feed Remy and hit him with the one hand because it's got physical buttons to turn pages. I'm in love with this thing. I purchased it. It's a Kobo Libra color. I went with this versus like the Kindle color because, number one, there's a whole lot of talk about the bugs and the kinks that are going on with the Kindle color. Number two, I did not want to be invested in the Kindle stratosphere. I'm just kind of over Amazon as a whole. I didn't want to get entrapped into Kindle. So yeah, and the ease of being able to incorporate library checkouts for ebooks is a cinch with this. So I went with this. I know the color doesn't matter to a lot of people, but I like to see my covers in color. And I love historical fiction, and so oftentimes they have maps and stuff like that of the places in which you're talking about, and I like to see those in color. This thing is awesome. I also bought the Kobo pen that went with it because I keep a book journal. Back in my day, reading 50 books a year, sometimes I'd pick up a book and I'd get 10% through the book and be like, this sounds so familiar. And it's because I've already read the book. So I do like to keep a detailed book journal with a, 0 to 5 star rating, maybe a little bit of character mapping, what I liked, what I didn't like, a little summary of the book. I'm able to do all of that on this device. They're built-in planners. You can write anywhere on the page. You can highlight. You can keep a word dictionary. Baby, it's for me. I love it so much. I've already completed 3 books on it. And maybe I'll do like a what I read for January video, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, because baby, I've been reading some good stuff. I'm currently reading The Wife Before. This is by an African-American author named Shanora Williams. It is a thriller and it is tasty. But yeah, that's my Kobo, and that's something that I'm doing for myself. This is just what the pages look like. Like I said, you're able to write anywhere on the video, etc. So this is just something that I'm doing for me. and I'm happy that I'm doing it for me. The other thing that I used to do, and this isn't that long ago, I didn't do it last year, but I like luxury purses. What I learned is that my style has changed, so I'm kind of, the change kind of happened last year. I kind of got off it. I was over the trendy bags that were coming out. They were small. I'm gonna tell you what turned me off. I think the last bag I bought prior to last year was the Fendi First. I bought the big one. Beautiful bag, beautiful craftsmanship. I can't hardly get my hand in it. I can't get stuff in and out. I can't get my wallet in and out. And I was just like, girl, excuse me, this ain't it. Like, this ain't it. And so now I'm working from home. Nobody even gets to see my bags but like once a month. And I'm just a mom. Like, I do carry, I did, don't tell nobody, but I did get a designer baby bag for a push present. I really like it, and of course I use it, but yeah, the bag thing just kind of became unimportant last year. But what I realized, bringing it back full circle, is that it was something that I did for me. It was something that made me feel good. It was something that I rewarded myself with, and I only bought like one a year, so it's not like a big deal. That does add up though, but yeah, I buy like one a year, and it's just something I do for me. So I'm a little bit more low-key. I'm kind of over the quality of Louis Vuitton. I am over the LVs plastered everywhere. So if I buy something monogram, it's a solid color, like my little white clutch here. This may actually have been my last purchase. But it, you know, it's white. It's not as standoffish as something you may see like with the monogram. The Pochette's my favorite though. I still carry that daily. But anyway, all that to say that I did make my purchase for this year. I purchased, ooh, let's not take everything down, please. I purchased the Loewe puzzle bag. I did get it from Rebag. It is a hefty something another. It's beautifully crafted, and most importantly, you don't know what it is unless you know. This is the only emblem on it, just the Loewe emblem, and it's kind of, if you know, you know bag. But I am in love with it, and I have been using it. And this is something that I've done for me. Yeah, I'm very happy with this purchase. I'm very happy with this purchase. So, another thing, I know y'all like, girl, how much you gonna do for yourself? I gotta make up for a whole year, y'all. Another thing that I have decided was kind of to disconnect a little bit with the whole TikTok debacle, which I wasn't very big on TikTok anyway. But it's just like, I'm tired of always being connected. So I have decided to stop wearing my smartwatch. I kind of only use my smartwatch to track like my steps and stuff, which has been absolutely irrelevant when I'm trying to get my knee back together. So all in all, I've done away with it. I still have it. I'll still use it. But I'm moving towards more traditional watches. So I did purchase this Casio. It's a retro. This is my everyday watch. And I'll insert some clips or whatever. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, it's just a retro. It's real cute. So that unlocked a whole different side of me. I actually purchased a Secco. So I think it's super cute. But this will be like my cut. But this will be like my I don't know, like my dress watch. I just think it looks so like prestige, and it just looks really, really good. I love it. So yeah, your girl buying watches now. So I will put the links for both of them in the description below. I'll also, if you'd like a review on them, I'd be happy to do so. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's where I am with doing stuff for me. Now, everything that you do for yourself isn't necessarily monetary, right? I have also gone ahead and purchased 6 months subscription to Babbel. Before the first kid, I was really into learning and perfecting Espanol. Shout out to Lil COVID. She was my coworker at the time. That's the nickname I call her. But her name is Monica. Hi, Monica. But Lil Cove was the person that kind of helped me. She is a first language Spanish speaker, and she would be how I conversate and correct me, because I just be adding mente to the end of stuff and calling it Spanish. But now that we're in a in-home environment, my particular place of business isn't going back into office, I kind of fell off. And then you got the kids and the time devoted. I was doing like 30 minutes a day before I had Atticus, and now it's nothing. So I've started Babbel. I chose Babbel due to its free classes. There's Zoom classes where, you know, there's like 6 to 10 of us. And we're able to get on and review the lessons that we took for the week. Also, they have a great AI conversation intertwined in, which gives me the capability to practice what I'm learning without having to randomly call little Cova and bother her to death. So those are things that I'm trying to do for 2025. I'm reading more. I am learning a new language. And I'm building a watch collection. That's about it. I want to know how your 2024 ended out. How are you feeling about 2025? So if you made it this far, let me know in the comments. I'm so happy to be back. I feel better just sitting here, and I know I'm talking to the camera, but talking to you guys and finishing out something that I said I was going to do, which was continue to do YouTube. Yeah, for sure. I thank you for taking your time out and talking with me, spending time with me, watching my videos. Go ahead and beef up the algorithms for me. Like the video, share the video. Do people really share videos? Okay, don't worry about that. But like the video, shoot me a comment, and subscribe. We can do that. It's free. Until next time, guys, I again am Rabbit West. I'll see you next time. Bye.